We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the dip area of wire Fred borders on 42 vision to the rip area here of bright green bars. And in the second half of the day, it pushed up higher. And within the volatility, our SPY bot at 12:15 p.m. sent out a bull indicator. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see, they're popping up within the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY breaking through key resistance levels, and we need to talk about what's going on in the charts with 42 vision in the inflow versus outflow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator and getting connected over to our Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 12:55 p.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the rip area here on January 12th on Tuesday to yesterday, Wednesday, hitting this dip area, and a full transition into the rip area that same day and going into today as we see it. Now, if it's your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which you can now gain access to as well. I'm going to pull it up here, and the link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, under a bull indicator since down here at 396, and inflows crossed over. And today within the volatility, it did have a slight pullback, but no bear indicator. Outflow slightly crossed over, held up right there, and came back up in the second half of the day at around 402, and did the next leg up to try to reach almost 405. Now, in yesterday's video, on the day before, back on Tuesday, I talked about how we closed out for the first time with this volatility in the after hours of bear and bull indicators, and that the next day, which was Wednesday, it was going to be critical for this bull indicator to either get canceled or hold itself up and go higher. And we got that bear indicator, volatility in both directions yesterday from the pre-market to the opening bell. And in the second half of the day, full strength there, breaking through key resistance levels and continuing to use 393 and 395 as support to continue the leg up towards 400. And it hit 403 and 404, almost 405 today, right? In the first half of the day and in the second half. Now, inflows are up here on the 30-minute, on the 15-minute. If we zoom in, same thing. And we're under a bull indicator here since 402.97. I would just round that up till 403. after that bear indicator in the first half of the day. And if you zoom into the 5-minute, even more strength here since the middle of the day when our SPY bot sent out that bull indicator, and these inflows have been fighting to stay above the midpoint. Now, they're getting really close here, and if this starts to roll over, not in the 5-minute because there's a lot more volatility, but into the 15-minute, we're pretty far away. We're up here at 2.89, and it's going to take massive outflows for it to start pulling back. And if it crosses the midpoint, it could quickly start to reflect into the chart, and this bull indicator may even get canceled. So that's something I would watch very carefully for tomorrow. And tomorrow we also have PCE data. If you guys are aware of it, that's what the Fed and Jay Powell has stated as their favorite inflation rate data right now, right? CPI, they're looking at it closely, but PCE, that's what they're using as their true or favorite measure of how inflation is, guys. So this is critical in my opinion here going into the end of this week. So this is going to be crucial, and if that weakness does roll over into the 30-minute, we are at inflows of 3.18 here above the midpoint. But if the 15-minute, the 5-minute are pulling back and they're under bear indicators, well, that could start reflecting into the chart if these inflows get really close to the midpoint or even cross it and get this bull indicator to be canceled by a possible bear indicator, guys. Crucial levels once again, and we're above 400, right? That psychological level that everyone states and they're speculating on from articles and different forums, like I've stated in previous videos. Everyone thinks, right? Just my opinion and perspective alone, not financial advice, that above 400, the bulls are in control, and below it, the bears are putting up a fight. So right now, we're not that far from 400, just at 404, but we are above it. So I would not ignore that, and things are going to be crucial, especially going into the next Fed rate hike meeting, guys. That's something else that is not that far away. But here we are with it on the 30-minute under a bull indicator. Inflows are strong. And on the 1 hour, under a bull indicator as well, and at bright green bars, right? A full transition from red to bright green. Inflows crossed over yesterday since way down here at 397. And yes, there were some outflows here, but not enough to completely destroy the chart. And that's that first half of the day turbulence. And when these inflows picked up in the second half, it bounced off 401, 400, all the way up towards 404, almost 405, and inflows are above right now and green at 3.30. This needs to continue above the midpoint or even pulling up further away from it for that strength to continue to reflect here on the 1 hour chart. Now, what are the key levels I'm watching? Well, let's go back to the 30-minute here, and the first support that I would watch is 400, guys. It got really close to it today on the pullback, bounced right off of it, broke through 402, got towards 403, and continue pushing up towards the second half and end of the day. These inflows pick back up, and then below 400, if these outflows were to cross the midpoint with pure weakness, breaking through that support, the next support level is 397, and then comes 395, as I've stated in previous videos. Now, to the upside, that we're above 400 and up here close to 405. Well, if this could stay above 403 and continue pushing higher, the first resistance is 405. Then above that is 407. And if the bullish strength continues after that, I would watch 410, guys. And anything above that, we would have to reanalyze and see what's going on. Is it a big bull trap, or are the bulls actually taking over here? I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. This is where we're at right now. The strength has been that we're back above 400. It's broken through 403. Could it test 405, 407, or will it reject somewhere up here above 400 and come back with outflows and retest key support levels? I'm going to be watching those inflows versus outflows and bull and bear indicators. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.